What's up? What's up, my peeps? Because was on last week, man, because I fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie, you tell the truth. I tell the truth. Fell asleep. That COVID, man, I'm telling you, wears you out. Just so somebody can act for be on you for like 3 months or so. I just feel tired in the afternoon, man. Tired in the afternoon. 3 o'clock. Plus, I don't sleep that much, but anyway. I'm up early in the morning, man. 3 o'clock this morning. Do my Forex. Best time is 3 to 7. So I don't get much sleep at all, man. If you come in, do the thumbs up. Get in here, thumbs up. Appreciate it. And no, I can't. No, I can't do it. I tried, man. Charles, can't get on it. I can't get on it. You know, you need to buy their program to get on with US TV 247 or US TV Go. I can't use my program. You know, it doesn't work. I tried everything. Can't see the games. The games come on. Some of them, half the game come on Spanish channel. Half of the games. You have Express VPN, won't work. You got to buy their VPN. That's cool, huh? Get your money out of here. Yeah. So, what's up, man? Let me tell you what's up. So we have. Wait, only got 12. Wait a second, then. It's all about talk them the update real quick. When somebody more people come in. It's the glass bottom. It's not. It's water. Glass. Just woke up. I know. I gotta buy one though. I don't have one here. Someone bring me one. I gotta buy one. Yeah, I gotta look for one right around here somewhere in Medellin. Or I have my buddy bring me one from Florida. You know. I already have a VPN. You know, I paid for an annual for the Express. I paid for Express. So I'm not gonna buy another one on top of it just to watch basketball games. Boston. I was in Boston. The car. Home center has it, you saying? The Fire Stick? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Hope it ain't a bunch of money for it here. I'll check it out. I'll check it out then. You got somebody to install it, right? Errol, what up? Mr. Chin. That's what? 139,000 cops. That is what? How much is that now? Is that reasonable? I don't know. I never had one. I always use the 140,000 divided by 3,700. $38. That's not bad. It's not bad. You got to program it too or something? Okay. All right. Chimp. Took your advice and did not lend my sister-in-law $25,000. She won 6%, too low. Yeah, that's risky. I'll give her 10, 12%. These 25,000 you meant, right? Yeah, that's a lot of money at risk. 19. All right, so the Pico de Cellular is off as of September 1st. It's off. So now we can but you have to do Amazon account, which is about $25. Oh, I gotta do Price is only with Amazon. Okay. I really want it. Amazon. I don't watch TV that much. I want to see the basketball games. That's it. I'm gonna pay Amazon $25 just to watch the basketball games. Yeah, I don't watch TV that much, man. I watch CNN and Fox. You gotta see what the enemy's doing. And then I have what do you call it? Netflix. Do a lot of Netflix. Then my computer and all kind of. I'm busy doing all kind of stuff, man. You see, I got my t-shirt business. I got YouTube. I got 2 videos I have to upload, man. It's just a lot of time. You know, a lot of time, and plus I'm trying to start my second book. I know you guys probably didn't get my first book, didn't you? Probably one guy on the phone, but one guy here probably got my book, right? I needed an editor. I didn't pay for one because I know if I would sell one copy or 0 copies, so I didn't spend an extra $100 for an editor to reread it for grammatical stuff. I know there's some. After I read it like 5 times myself, every time I read it, I find something else. So only criticism they got about people like the story. They wanted a perfect book as far as punctuation and so forth. And I mean, a couple of spelling mistakes. But when you never catch your own stuff, man. Next book I'll do it. I didn't want to spend extra money and then not even. What's up, superstar? Travel? I was waiting for people. Okay, got 27 people. Let's talk about travel. So I told you that there's a gradual phase in or phase out, correct, of all the COVID stuff and quarantine. My last video showed Fitzroy, what's up? And so they started the first here with getting rid of the pico de cellular. That's where you need to get. You can't go to the store anywhere else without it being your day. That's done with. Okay, that's gone. We can go anywhere we want now. LA, man, what's up? Tony. So that's great, man. It feels good. And I have to wait for 5, 6, 7 days to go to the store. I walk to the store almost every day. I guarantee you it means at least every other day. Okay, it's something to do, and get 1 thing, 2 things. Just a nice walk. So that's great. Not to have to wait for a week. That's beautiful, man. That's great. I get those free bike and I go riding every day, at least an hour, exercise. I still can't work out, gym wise, push-ups. I just feel too weak. It wears me out. So I have to wait a couple of weeks. Yeah, man, thanks. Appreciate it, man. I feel good. That's some leftover from the COVID. Just doesn't go away that bad, that quickly rather. Just get tired in the afternoon, man. They say it's normal. But otherwise, I'm good. Give it another couple of weeks, then I work out. It's Carlton, but you're close. People spell it that way for some reason. I've seen it spelled that way many times for some reason. I don't know. So what's happening out there, guys? Fill me in, man. What's up? What's up? What do you want to talk about tonight, man? Is the U.S. having less cases? No? KC. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Live. Link up live. How do you mean link up live? Like on, you have Zoom? Zoom me, man. I got Zoom. Yeah, Zoom another subscribe on the Zoom with me later tonight. Maybe I do it tomorrow. I got Zoom. For Zoom. Okay. Okay, here you go. Hold it. This is my email I use for people here. I got about 4 or 5 of them. Hit me up here, right? Give me an assistant. To do what? Help for here? Okay, I'll think about it. One problem is all the people I know don't speak very good English. So you guys don't know Spanish. What I got lined up though is some cooking stuff, all right? Some cooking stuff. I'm gonna come over and start cooking. And my boy D hit me up. See what he wants real quick. Sorry, man. Boy D hit me up. Turn this off real quick. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm on, man, on my live channel. It's my boy. He's back in town. It's going pretty good, man. I like to practice. So when I go around town, all I speak is Spanish. Hey, what's up? Auction, what's up, man? Yeah, so people think I don't know Spanish that well. I can speak enough, man. I can't leave you 2 years and not know something. I know enough. Yeah, Robert, that's what I'm trying to do. It was tough when he had that, well, even now, I'm just nervous all the girls coming over, you know what I mean? So So I got one or two lined up to come cook. You know, after you get that COVID, man, you get nervous about people coming over. You know what I mean? Just from the poor area and all that. So some of them wanted to come over. And I keep telling them, nah, you know, but because I'm a little nervous. You got people you know really well and that got kids and family, and they're more careful. So you said, okay, I can see those visitors, but other visitors that just you don't know that well, you got to be careful of. You know what I mean? But I got this real pretty lady young lady to come cook for me. Just been waiting for the time because she couldn't come over because all the various pico de cellular. So I'm getting lined up. I'm getting lined up. Don't worry about it, man. All right. I cook. If you have my IG account, I cook my own soup, man. I'm a very good cook. You have my IG account? Hold it. Okay, let me put it down here. That's my IG account. I post my cooking, man. I'm a very good cook. You know, I cook a lot. Cooked some soup yesterday, sancocho. I posted on my IG and Facebook, and I cooked some I have some tonight to eat, and I ate some last night, man. I cook really well, man. I grew up cooking, man. I grew up cooking. Mom taught me how to cook, and I cook in college. I love to rather cook than go out. Okay, let's see what's up here, guys. I'm ready to move from there, to move down there from Puerto Rico. An idea when they're going to open up the borders. I keep hearing that. Well, look, somebody told me, lentil soup is good stuff, man. Good stuff. I can't cook it as well as I cook the chicken soup, but that's good stuff. I'll buy that store. Yeah, so it's still not decided, man. There's still, I haven't heard a definitive answer on international flights. I just haven't heard one. You know, that's why I kind of stay away from it because everybody wants to know. Everybody think they know the answer, you know, but I haven't heard a definitive answer. Because right now the border's still closed to some of the other countries. But my boy Andre from Andre and Andrea, he was trying to go to Argentina, I think it is, and he said they can't go, and he's still locked down. He can't leave. He said on international flights. So people keep saying you can go. It's still not definitive. You still can't go on international flights. When? I don't know. It's kind of flexible kind of thing. Might be November. I'm thinking November. Really, you know, but or it could be earlier. Charlie, what's up, man? Ace, live got them Venezuela and Venezuela cooking for. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. You know, I don't want them around me right now, man. I'm very nervous about people around me. Too many. Isn't it one of today for flights? You can fly in, but not the border. Yeah, I heard the borders closed. I wasn't sure about flights. I said, well, the borders closed. Why is the border closed if you can't fly in? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah, but yeah, I heard the same thing too. But every time I hear that, they keep changing the target. That's my problem. So when the flights start leaving, I let you know because right now, I hear different stories from people. You know, I haven't heard anybody say they got a flight. I heard November. People tell me, oh yes, it starts in September, October. It's all over the place. When it starts, I'll let you know. All right. Water. It's just water. Glass looks like that's water. Well, try see if you can book a flight. That's what they tell you. But as far as I know, they started the national flight. My boy came in from Cucuta this today. They started national flights. International, I don't know about. So it's gonna sit tight until they start flying, man. I probably won't go anywhere until the rest of the year. Outside the country, I'm gonna try to go to Cartagena, look around. I'm trying to see if I can move there next year. And I gotta go give my landlord a notice to leave by this September 30th. They need 3 months notice here. So if I'm gonna leave and go to Cartagena, I need to go find somewhere to live, man. I know Cartagena okay. I haven't looked for an apartment there, and I heard a different. I got one subscriber there, and she's pretty cool, and she keep telling me some places to go. But you know, I want to try it for a year on the beach, man. Go to Florida and pick up my fishing equipment that's still in storage, bring it over, and live right on the beach. That's a plan. Hope I can work it out. Sorta, man. Sorta. Yeah, you got it. Sorta. Well, move around a little bit, man. Superstar. Yeah. Sorta tired of Medellin. Just want something else. You can get bored in a little bit. It's okay. I like it, but I just want to try something else before I settle down. I'm gonna settle down and live here permanently. Well, I do now, but I mean, when you get a permanent visa, but I got to find whether I like it here better or Cali or Cartagena. All right. Okay. First flights available allowed for booking to Colombia is September 13th. Okay. Somebody says September 13th. BR. Okay. You have to pay a deposit when returning an apartment. Or renting an apartment. Deposit. It's small. It's like $300. Believe it. That's it. That's it. I paid twice. I paid the same thing amount, $300 twice. You know, so it's dirt cheap. They're cheap. You know, I'm shocked too. Okay, somebody booked for September 31st, one way. Okay, you can still do one way tickets. I think you had to show a round trip flight before he can let you board. That's what I was told. Maybe that changed. Unless you live in Medellin. What I usually do, I wait the day before I leave, and then I book a flight to return. Then when I hit the country, I cancel it right away. Within 24 hours, get my money back. But that was a rule that you had to buy a round trip ticket to go to most countries. American has flights on Monday to Colombia from 9. Really? Monday? Just Monday. Let's see if it flies. Wait, hold it. Tyson, fill me in about that, man. Wait a minute. You're saying Colombia is going to have the self-isolation? That's one big question I have, and I haven't heard the answer to that. You know, people said no, but you're telling me, Tyson, fill us in, man. You're saying they're going to have the 14-day isolation, right? Because the people here, I'm going to be very honest with you, the Colombians here are very nervous about, they want you guys to come because they want the money and the activity to pick up, but they're nervous about catching the COVID from people in America. Yeah, so I want to know, Tyson, where you heard that from, because no one else heard that. You know, what's up, Tony? Tony Giovanni, Tony Montana. All right. Oh man, I heard on another channel you could be subject to 14-day once you get there. Well, you can't. You could be. You should know before you leave your house. You want to come here and have to stick in a hotel for 14 days. Who would want to come under those conditions? You know what I'm saying? So they should tell you before you leave. They can't be subject to. They have to know definitively before you leave, because I'm not going to go anywhere and sit in a hotel room, for 14 days. That's one reason I'm not going to go to Europe this year, because I don't want to be stuck with any restrictions. You go to Brussels or Amsterdam somewhere and you sit in a hotel room for 14 days. Doesn't make any sense. If you're moving, then the 2 weeks wouldn't matter. If you're moving, yeah, I'm talking about people who are coming for tourists. Okay, Cartagena. It's also a little more expensive, a lot. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I know Cartagena is expensive. I know it's a lot more expensive. The somebody talked to their subscriber, real nice lady, the doctor. Yeah, she told me about the prices. I know. I know it's expensive for everything else. I went restaurants, everything is more. It's on water. It's on the water. Like Miami on the water. It's gonna be more expensive. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I see here, it's in my budget. So I'm looking at maybe from $1,000 to $1,500 a month. Yeah, $1,500 a month for an apartment right on the water. So if you want, I'd rather have it on the water. It's a lot of money, but hey, that's why you work and save, right? For 1 year, it's not a big deal. So I want to check it out. I know about the humidity. I've been to Cartagena many times. 4 times. I know it pretty well. But it's just, the reason I actually went there versus here versus not moving to Cartagena when I first came here was the heat, man. I visited in the summertime. It was humid like a mother, man. It was just hot and humid, hot and humid. I walked outside one afternoon, might have been August. Within 10 minutes, I was sweating like a pig, man. Those bike, exactly. Yeah. So, and these are, the rates might come down now because of COVID, especially those guys who have places to rent and they couldn't rent it because tourists weren't here. So I'm hoping they're a little bit hungry. So they get a little less than 1,500. So I'm budgeting 1,500. All right. I want to be able to look out the window and see the ocean, man. Sunset, sunrise. Pay the extra money for it. I can live in Miami, right on the water in Miami. Okay, I'm waiting until January. Myself, I'm planning on moving to Colombia, so I wouldn't be upset at 2 weeks. So yeah, hate the humidity. I know I don't like it either, but I love the ocean. I want to get up in the morning, walk outside, go fishing, 6 in the morning, watch the sun rises, like I did in Miami. I used to catch trout, big trout, man, right outside my apartment in Miami, right downtown Miami. Springtime, the trouts spawn. Get up before you go to work, 6 in the morning, go out there, throw some lures. I have pictures of them, nice big trout. Then go inside, clean them up, and leave them in the fridge for dinner when I come home. That was the best thing in the world, man. And my boy showed me pictures of the big fish he's getting, right, from the Keys, man. And when he's cooking for dinner right now, I'm going, damn, man, I hate that. I want to get back fishing. The clock tower in Cartagena, of course, everybody knows that. It's where all the hookers hang out, man, at night, you know. But I would touch him with a 10-foot pole, man. I told you guys before, not something I like. And I'd rather meet a nice lady and that's it. But street hookers, not my thing. I've seen prices go back up recently on Airbnb. Oh yeah, once you open up, it's going to go back up. You're correct. It just makes sense because you all start coming over. They're going to say, okay, they need space to stay. Let's jack them up. Exactly right. Yeah, I expect them to go up a little bit. You know, uh, just curious, how much apartment are water in Miami? Well, the one I had when I left, that's 2.5 years ago. I had a real small one-bedroom right downtown Miami, right on the water. I paid 2,000. That's one of the cheaper one. I got in cheap because there were renovations. And after the year was up and I wanted to renew my lease, it was up to 2,300 for a small one-bedroom. Plus you got to pay for parking. I could walk to the Heat's game. It's about 4 blocks away. Really nice, really nice. And I can go. I always go to Miami Beach every Sunday about 9 o'clock to walk the beach and exercise and so forth. I love it. It's a beautiful view. I was paying 2,000, and that's because it was doing a renovation. When lease was up, they wanted 2,300 for a small one-bedroom. It was cool though. Beautiful view of the water, man. Bay. You try to catch up here. Okay. Hi Carlton. Here's what nightclub and bars. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. So Scott, what's up, man? How you doing? Just noticed you're back, man. Man from New Zealand. Do they have the regular trout in the freshwater or those giant trouts? The 30-pound trouts in New Zealand. Talking about the real big 20, 30-pound trout. Do they have those there? Here's what. Is it expensive to ship your stuff from States to Colombia? Oh, Fox, what's up, man? Well, look, when I came here, since I live in Miami, there are numerous places in Miami or Fort Lauderdale where you could box a big box up, medium size or big box, put all your stuff in it, and ship it here. And it wasn't expensive. It was pretty inexpensive. From Miami, but I'm not sure other parts of the U.S. But Miami, there are a ton of places to do it. A ton of places in Miami, and it wasn't that expensive. Just don't put, well, let me rephrase that. You can't put a lot of brand new stuff there because they tax you depending on the value of the stuff in the box, right? Get taxed here. So don't put a lot of brand new stuff in the box. Got me? This is a video I got information from. Okay, good guys, forget to hit the yeah, man, hit the thumbs up. I'm there 20 people that have hit it, you know, about being on developed land in Colombia. Do you know anyone who had bought land? Yeah, I made a sub, Robert, made a sub last week. It's coming from Exito. It's funny. Love when they had the reaction. They look at that's Carlton. I, that's you. I said, yeah, that's me, man. So brothers taught me right by Exito last week with another sub that I knew. And he said he'd been here for like 10 years and he actually bought some land in the finca, cheap. It's about 3 hours from Medellin. Building a little prefab house out there. So Amsterdam, what's up? What's up? I want to get over there, man. When you get over that COVID stuff. Yeah, so there's cheap land away from Medellin, all right? Plenty of cheap land. I know another guy up in Cali said he bought a piece of land, built a home for $35,000, big house, $35,000 on it. So if you want to get away from Medellin, there's cheap land out here. I just can't live out there in a finca permanently. It has to be like a house, like a weekend spot for me. It can't be my permanent spot. Unless you got a nice lady, you're cool, settled in, she moves in, then cool. But for me, as a single person living out in a finca, 3 hours from the city, even an hour from the city, I can't handle it. A rent price is more expensive in Medellin than Cartagena or no. It's cheaper here than Cartagena. A lot cheaper than Cartagena. Remember, Cartagena is on the water. You pay for the water, okay? You're gonna pay twice, sometimes 3 times. Let me clarify. If you want to live on the water, live away from the water, you can get comparable prices or a little more expensive, like in Alta Bosque and those places. But if you live on Boca Grande or around there, Crespo, on the water with a water view, you're gonna pay twice or more, which makes sense. Talking about water, all right. Barranquilla is cheaper than here too, than Medellin, or comparable, all right. Just gotta pay the price. If you want to live on the ocean, wake up every morning, look outside and see the sunrise and sunset, you gotta pay for it. You mean farce, F-A-R-C, FARC, F-A-R-C. Yeah, they are. And so is ELN. ELN, still active here, man. And I try to stay away from that stuff. I don't even talk about that, man, really. I leave those guys alone, man. That's something you don't mess with. Don't mention that shit here. I'm serious. Leave those 2 guys alone. You read a lot of articles about stuff they're doing out in the outskirts of the city, and I just leave that stuff alone, man. Which has less crime? I don't know, man. You see, it all depends on where you live, right? Like anything else, depends on where you live. There's crime everywhere. Correct, Miguel. There you go. Miguel's smart. And I had some asshole from the state talking about, you a punk, you say you don't want to talk about politics. So I said, you sit in the States and talk crap, you're not here. See, you like that now? Just in the States, talk a bunch of crap to me about I don't want to talk about politics and all this stuff. What's wrong with me? And then anybody's in the state telling me that. How do you like that? Okay, good. Shut the hell up. I have to go to work, but I hope to see you later. Good to see you again. What's up, Charles? What's up, my man? How you doing? You finally got my book? Read my book's a good story. Thanks. Appreciate the support all the time, man. My man's always supporting me. Love you, brother. Appreciate it. Love the support, man. Always in my back. Have you been to Thailand? Great place. No, I haven't been there. Nope. No Thailand for me. A lot of my friends been there. Tell me all the stories. To me, it was always too far. But it's on my bucket list. I'm gonna do a lot more traveling over the next year or so. I'm just busy right now, man. I'm real busy. I like be active. I can just sit around and watch TV all day. I can't do that. You know what I mean? I just can't do that. I stay active, man. My t-shirt company is on 3 different sites right now. And I'm gonna start my other book. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, do Forex. I'm just busy. Okay, so tourists, I can't travel to remote places. I'll be very safe. Actually, You check the State Department website. They issued a red Category 4 warning for Colombia. I'm not sure why. Talk about crime. Crime's in the U.S. too, but somebody told me about it. I checked it out myself recently, a couple of days ago. State Department issued a red Category 4 warning for Colombia about travel to Colombia. In the city, I have no problem. I never had a problem. I'm not saying it can't happen tomorrow. You can get mugged in Miami. You can get mugged in what about Chicago? Are they going to issue a category red for travel to U.S. because of Chicago? I don't know. Look, when you travel, most of you guys that travel know this. Just be smart about it. Don't go to certain areas at night. Don't go to certain. Do your research before you go out in the little small towns. Make sure you know who's there. One quick story. One time I was gonna go to this little village and do some videos, right? And I was in a hotel then. The lady told me in the hotel, do not go. I said, what do you mean don't? She said, don't go, Carlton. Don't go to that town. I said, what do you mean? She said, no. Activities by this one group. It wasn't the two main ones. I said, what do you mean? I never heard those guys. She said, yeah. She said, there are many groups here, not just the two big ones you know about. She said, yeah. And there have been a lot of problems in that little town. She said, don't go. I said, thank you very much. 35,000 Colombia, that's cheap. I plan to move to Colombia. 35,000 for what? So I missed that. 35,000 for what? What are you talking about? Help me out here. 35,000 for we've seen cheaper rental during COVID. Yes, Miguel, a lot cheaper during COVID. But once they open it up, it's gonna go back up. Which has less crime? Depends on where you live, man. Anywhere has crime. I have to go to work. Yeah, okay. Thailand's great. Have you ever thought of running a charter boat fishing business? Seems like perfect business. I thought about it, and I would have done it in Miami. I'm not sure if you can do it here that much. I'll see what happens when I move to Cartagena, if I can get there next year. You can travel, Griffin. You can travel to certain. I go to a lot of little pueblos, but I do the research first. Know where I'm going. Is it safe? Okay. A lot of tourist areas. Look them up. They're safe, right? But to go to some small areas that you never heard of before and way outside the beaten path, I've been very, very careful. Very careful. I'm gonna tell you right now. Rent getting cheaper. Carlton, not in Medellin. It's cheaper now, but I guarantee you, and it's starting to happen. Once it open up for tourists, it's gonna go up. This makes sense. 35,000 for what now? Fill me in 35,000. Trump 2020. All right, man. Get one of my t-shirts. Get a Trump t-shirt for you. 35,000. Oh yeah, I mean for the house. Yeah. Small house. That's in Cali. My friend outside Cali. A friend of a friend actually. He moved. It's been like 8 years ago. Bought some land outside Cali. I think it's about almost an hour. And he built a home for 35,000. It's big, it's nice. That was 8 years ago though. And he said, he told me this, right? His story. He said, with his pension is a little over 3,000 a month, and you can't spend it every month. You can't spend 3,000 a month where he lives out in Cali. You can't. No matter how hard you try, you can't spend this pension money, 3,000 a month. That's amazing, huh? Because you live out there in the boondocks or hour from Cali. Nice house, but we're gonna spend your money on. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. You can survive here on my budget. I have a video that dropped tomorrow for you guys, right? And I did my budget for this month something real quick on my expenses and outside of food, and it was $575 between the rent for $425 and all utilities and electric bill and all that stuff. It was like $575 for the month. In this spot, and then you add in your food and everything else, but and entertainment. But it's under 1,000. If I'm not traveling, I'm spending under $1,000, maybe 900 if I'm not traveling. Traveling, got to add airfare and food and all that stuff and hotel. But if I'm not traveling, you can get under where I live too, real nice for under 1,000. Everything for under 1,000. Okay, what's up, Colin? Is it cool to come down in 2 months? Yeah, of course, man. Come on down. Just check out to make sure they're not gonna put you in isolation for 2 weeks. Do you pay toll? Yes, they pay toll here. Not a lot, not the U.S., but I've seen the major highway have some tolls on it. Do you have PayPal? Because I can't pay via Super Chat. Oh, yeah, I do have PayPal. It's uh, I think it's this one. No. I don't worry about it, man. I gotta get it. Because I got 2 accounts of PayPal. I don't want to get my personal account. That's my personal email and the regular PayPal. The other one I have, I gotta find it. All right, I'll give it to you in a minute. But anyway, thanks. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you trying to help. Someone told me you have to have health insurance to travel. Oh yeah, that's one topic. Tori, one topic. Tell these people, man. The rule is you have to have health insurance before you come here. All right. Well, most of you guys already do. You live in the U.S. You can't go in the U.S. without health insurance, right? That's one reason I came here. Believe me, health insurance. You know, there are more tolls in and around Cali. Really? I didn't know that. All right. Man says around here, not a lot of tolls. When you go outside the city, in the city area, there's no toll at all. When you travel to some of the pueblos, you run into 1 or 2, not many at all. All right. I once paid 45,000 pesos to go from Cartagena to Santa Marta. That's on a bus, right? Talking about bus or toll? It's probably sounds like a bus fare. You mean 45,000 pesos? Okay, Colombia has lots of different cultures in the same country. Yeah, they do. Big country, diverse. How do you compare Dominican Republic to Colombia? Okay, I missed that. Wilson, let me answer your question here. I used to go to DR, God, for about 3-4 years, almost every month, sometimes 3 times a month, because I lived in Miami. One time, when I was separated, I didn't want to get another job on purpose, so I didn't work for 2 years, and I just traveled, and I used to go there sometimes 3 times for the month. I love DR. Women are great. The infrastructure is the problem for me in DR. Lights go out. There's the trash everywhere. The cars are all beat up. You don't see beat up cars here at all. When people visit me, I said, look around the city, right? What do you notice? People don't know DR here. You don't see beat up cars. In DR, you see beat up cars like crazy. People are always trying to rip you off from the taxis. So that wore on me a little bit. So I came here and like it better. I miss the water, but that's why I'm here. DR is nice to visit, but to live there, I don't know. My boys are there right there. They live there right now, but I just prefer it here for various reasons, infrastructure reasons, and so forth. I can't have I do Forex and all kind of stuff. I can't have my power going out. Told me health insurance thing is correct. Health insurance. There's a toll to go to the airport. Yeah, I'm saying one toll. Correct, not many. I said there's one, and that's outside the city. What are the girls like? Scott, New Zealand. Oh, what girls here? Man, look them up. There's a bunch of videos out there about Colombian women, man. I try to avoid the topic because it's not kind of my thing to do on the channel. There's plenty of guys out there doing that stuff. So I can try to blow the channel up to twice the subscriber base within a couple of months, easily. That's not the thing I do. You know what I'm saying? This is more of an adult thing, informational thing. And if anybody want to see a lot of TNA, just ton of channels out there to see that. That's so it gets old after a while, man. Unless you're really, really desperate in the US, then you ain't getting that stuff. It's just normal here. It's just not a big deal to go crazy inside it over. All right. There are very few Asians here. Very few. I was surprised when I got here. I thought I'd see a lot more. They're over the world, man. They're coming though. They're coming. The Chinese are coming. They're already here. I tell people about it. They already bought like 6, 7 large companies, bought a gold mine, all kind of stuff, man. The Chinese, they're coming here. They're coming. But they're not in the city right now. Like in most city countries go to, they're all over the place. Hardly find them downtown stores. Almost no Chinese. You hardly see them, But they are coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're buying up stuff already from the country. What I meant earlier, if you have to pay extra cop toll. I'm not touching that one right now. They watch your channel, man. No. What guys don't realize is they're not very smart. Well, if they don't live here, it's okay. Guys say all kind of crap about countries and get into certain topics they shouldn't. The government and people are watching your channel. They watch all your channels. They do in every country. That's why you guys know about Cuba Dave. Probably don't know Cuba Dave. Do all that stuff in DR. Went to Costa Rica, did it. They got his ass in Costa Rica, put him in jail for, I don't know, a couple of years. You know, people don't think they're watching you, just watching this stuff. They want you to talk bad about the country. I never do, you know, and the government's watching you. And I don't blame them either, you know. If you're a troublemaker and talk bad about the country, when it comes time for your visa, probably won't get one. In my opinion, which is better to live in, Bucaramanga or Medellin? You know, personally, me, I said Medellin, and the only reason, not a bad reason, is because I didn't see that many black folks in Bucaramanga. The city is beautiful, it's great, it's nice, I like it. I got this one fruit I couldn't get here, I still can't get here, which is the anon, the sugar apple. Oh, I ate myself to death, got sick on it when I was there, you know. Also get them in Cali. You don't get them here. It's called anon or sugar apple or sweet sop in Jamaica, all right? The city is beautiful, I love it. But as a black person, I didn't see many black folks there. I see one every hour, you know, only reason. But I like it. I could visit. I like it. PR, man. What's PR doing, man? Doing all right? Y'all back to normal from the hurricane and all that stuff? Back to work. All right, Scott, man. You didn't answer my question, bro. Do they have the giant trout, the giant like 20-pound trouts, not the small sea trout they have in the U.S.? Do they have those giant like 20 pounds, 10-pound trouts in New Zealand? My question for you. Is there much tribalism in Colombia, as in people from the same background just take to each other? Not really. Not really. Newman, not really. Everybody's pretty cool here to get along with each other. So the culture is so mixed up, you know. Culture is mixed up. Everyone, you know, I have a couple of videos about it, but everyone's mixed up here, so it's not too much. You know, people are cool here. People are really nice. They're cool. You're gonna have people that are racist everywhere you go, you know. But I never had a problem here. I think sometimes when you be careful when I say this, but it's the truth. If you're an American, you could probably get away with most things. Because I remember a couple of times when I'm out walking you're allowed to go walking for exercise, right? Every day or a couple of hours. And a couple of times, this happened to me last week too, before it was over. This thing was over. I'm walking, the cop stopped me and started asking me questions, right? And you can walk, you can exercise yourself every day. And once you realize I'm an American, they say, okay, it's okay, bye. And they left me. So they sent me walking and they start pulling me over and try to ask me a question, you know, and they shouldn't happen. I don't know. Just maybe checking you. They check people here pretty often. They'll go to you. They can stop anybody, especially the male, put you against a wall and totally search you. Anytime they want you, you can't do shit about it. That's the way it is. I understand why they check the weapons and so forth. It's a good thing. A lot less weapons, right? Only the criminals have weapons, somebody said. Yeah, but anyway, so it cuts down on the number of weapons, knives, you know, and guns, right? They stop you anywhere. I've seen it happen so many times over, especially downtown. They'll stop you, especially young males, search them. So they'll stop me and start asking questions. I just speak English, and they say, okay, and they let you go, you know? So my point is, if I'm a black Colombian, maybe, they'll give me a hard time or search me down and pet me down. I don't know. But I have no problem with what they're doing, you know? Get the guns off the street, get knives off the street, so it's cool. I'm very clarify that. I like that they do that. I feel safer when they do that. If you get a problem with that search in the U.S., for certain, I'm not going to go on this topic because it's a very touchy topic. But if you stop people and pull the guns off them, we lot less guns on the street. You plan to get Colombian citizenship? That's way down the road. Talking about 4 or 5 years from now, where I even qualify. So I ain't thinking about it. If I like it here, so why not? But I'm gonna travel around the world a little bit over the next 2 years. I was supposed to be in Europe this summer here, across Europe. Couldn't go. It's okay. It's gonna be here next year. Talk about air travel. We talked about it already, Miguel, but it's still confusing, man. It's still confusing. Somebody's saying, people are telling me they're booking flights for next week, booking flights for September 13th. I'm hearing that, you can't come yet. So when I hear something official, when somebody told me to get on a flight and come here with no issue, I'll let you know. Best I can tell you. Do you plan to get right? How's you doing? Oh, what's up, Carlos? Carlos, hey, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while, man. I wasn't here last week. Yeah, I'm about to get off here, man. I want to see the game. I've been on here 50 minutes already, man. I'm gonna see the game. See if they have it on a Colombian channel. They have about half the games on Colombian channel. I saw the Boston game yesterday. Uber's still illegal, yeah, but they still have. Look, I think tonight is the Clippers, right? Thursday, Clippers are playing tonight. I think so. I would love to see it. I love my man. Anyway, so Uber, they have something called Beat. They have something called InDriver, which is the cheapest one. They got a bunch of different, and Uber. Matthew, thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. So Uber is still, I don't use Uber anymore, so I took the app off, but I have 3 apps that same, the funny thing is InDriver, which is the cheapest one. If I use my InDriver, half the time taxis show up. Yellow cab taxis show up. They're on the InDriver, which is kind of weird. Get in a taxi directly, they charge you, example, 20,000 pesos. You get an InDriver, you put the price in, it could be 10,000 pesos. Ticker. The taxi guys are smart enough. So losing business to these other services, why not go on them, right? So at the time when I do the InDriver, a cheap price, yellow cabs show up, which is cool. Oh, in India, Newman, like a celebrity, I've had different, oh man, I'm a Warrior fan too, man, but they're not around next year. And I heard, look, I got friends that went to India. I heard different stories about India. It can be really rough. It can be really, and Indians on here, dirty certain spot. I just heard some stories about India. That one friend of mine went to India, and he had a bad experience. He didn't like it. It depends on where you go. I didn't know where he went, but he went all over with some church group or something. Thanks, Matthew. And he told me some stuff, man, that I verified that it does happen. Like, it cut off kids' arms or legs, put them out there to beg. Cut them off, put them out there to beg, and all kind of stuff with what's the poverty and just all that stuff to India. Told me sometime one spot he went to, the bathroom was outside with just a stall with a hole in the bottom with no toilet paper, all kind of stuff. It's just people in there don't wash their hands. I don't know. What do you recommend for someone who wants to learn Spanish? What class or course are available? There are a ton of stuff available. Matthew, I'm back, man. Yeah, bro. Actually, I went live. Last week I fell asleep on the couch right there. I get tired now. The COVID, man, wears you out. And it can last for 3 months. In the afternoon now, I'm just exhausted. I just falling asleep, I get exhausted. David pulled that message. Okay. So I'm back. Yeah. So Spanish, I have Spanish with Paul. It's like $110 for the year. And it's really good, I think. Go on your own pace. But you got to study it. Think about it. I get these phases where I'll do it every morning for about an hour. Then I just stop doing it for 2 weeks, And I said, damn, I got to get back on my Spanish. So I'm not going to put the pressure on myself anymore or anybody else on YouTube to tell me, you got to learn it. You got to do it faster. You got to know. Look, I'm going to do it at my own pace. I know enough to talk to people. I can speak, good enough to put pressure on myself. I'm retired. No one's going to put pressure on me to learn something any faster than I want to. All right? I'm retired. Yeah, okay, India. Right, man, yeah. Women too, the rape stuff. I didn't want to get into all that. I want to bash India. Eat with their fingers. I heard all that. I don't want to, so you guys know what I'm talking about. You can also get a tutor. Tutor might cost you about $10 a lesson here. Tons of different tutors available. So, a lot of stuff here, man. If you want to learn Spanish, tons of availability. Those make me sit up front. I got into Uber in Bogota, and folks sit up in the back. Really, here you sit up front in Uber. And look, at one point, all these services and one could it the technically illegal go to happen. And what happened is, I heard before my time years ago, the taxi driver, when they got pissed off, they were stopping these Uber cars and pulling people out and beating them up. You know, that's what I heard happen. So, hi Carlton, you might want to have your hormones checked. Other COVID folks have mentioned lower level after they recover. Really? Really? I heard all kind of stuff happen to people after they recover. People telling to check my heart too, all kind of stuff. So other than that, I just feel worn out, you know? And it says could be you could have this by 3 months. I might do some more checkup. It said check my heart, check my heart, check my heart. So I might do that. 8 minutes per second and keep the room at 72. Yeah, that's a good idea, James. You know, try more than an hour. After 15 minutes, you got to stop about 5 or 10 minutes, then go again. That's where you do it. But I go in phases. What's up from Jersey City, JC? Yeah, man, I go in phases. You know, I get in a phase where I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Just try to do it. Then I slack off, which I hate. Telenovo doesn't help me learn Spanish, man. I watch some what do you call it? Netflix. The deal is when you sign up for Netflix here, they know you're in Colombia and they give you all the top shows for Colombia. But most of them are Spanish, right? So you get to watch those shows in Spanish, you know, English subtitle, which helps a lot. But I don't do it enough where to me it makes a big difference. I don't know. You want to go be with a guy with 20 years and still get an accent. And so what? I'm not gonna be at 20. I doubt it. I'm planning to go with, I'm just gonna stress myself out over it. And nobody's gonna stress me out. I'm retired. I'm not gonna stress about anything. You might have some after effect after you get over it. Yeah, no, I do. I found that out. Some guys said it can have it up to 3 months. My only issue, I think, is the getting really exhausted, but in the afternoon. I'll get over it, I guess. That's why I haven't worked out yet. I was in Uber there, stopped, and they towed his car and turned it in. Oh, man. Uber, Matthew, that's correct? Wow, I haven't heard that one. 200 US. How did they know it was an Uber when they stopped it? Matthew. Rio Negro is cool to live. No, David, you're correct. It's nice out there. Real nice out there in Rio Negro, and it's close enough to the city. Like I said, if I had a girl, steady, older lady, in the 40s, not just some side chick, and I want to settle down, it's nice out there, it's nice out there. And it's not far away. You need a car to live out there. You can get a car in 5,000 US here, and the insurance is cheap. So now I live out there, just a single person, I want to live in a city. $16 for what? I don't know. Okay, all right. Looking for a 1-bedroom apartment. That's no problem here, man. Depends on where you want to live. All right. Prices are all over the place. Depends on where you want to live again. You live in a nicer area, you're gonna pay, you can pay 400 or less. I have people paying $250 a month for a nice 1-bedroom if you go to Sabaneta. All right. A lot of options for you. Okay, Augustina, plenty of options. You can pay $250 a month. Certainly, nice areas too. Man, remember I'm paying $425 with this beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and a big balcony. Nice area, $425. Keep in mind I'm using my dollars I took from the bank when the pesos was 4,000. Actually, I got some at 4,022. Took a bunch of money out, saved it, paid my rent with it the rest of the year. All right. I heard people get migraines and other sickness after they get cold. Yeah, I know. I heard all kind of stuff, Carlos. I think the only thing I got was the tiredness. Finished tuning into airport. Did they finish? Yeah, the tunnel's good, man. The tunnel's good. You pay a small fee, I think. It's not much. But tunnels here cut down a lot. Not been to Medellin since 2005 on the airport road. It used to be very bad. No, it's nice. I have a tunnel, David. They got a tunnel there. It's shorter. It's beautiful. It's nice. 2005 is a long time, man. Netflix is cheaper here. Is that price you talk about in the US? It's like $7 here, man. Netflix. I paid the US price for Netflix when I lived here for the first 8 months, and somebody told me, no, 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 cancel it, get it from Colombia, and get it for like half the price. So I think I paid like $7 or $8 a month versus $16 in the US. Just cancel it, redo it from here. I think you know you're in Colombia, and the price is half for Netflix. Said we're not friends, and he was in the front seat and told him, "Whoa, man, okay, Matthew, got you, man." It's not a big problem though. Andy, come on down, man, come on down. Yes, American, correct. That's with using the higher exchange rate. What I did was, and I told people to do this, when a few months ago when exchange rate was really high, like 4,000, I got as high as 4,022 pesos per dollar. I took a lot of money out to pay my bills and my rent for the rest of the year. All right. So you paid it with the lower, US dollar. You follow what I'm saying? But even now, I got the 2 days ago, I got 3,725. That's still a great rate. 3,725 pesos. That's a great rate. So, it's still good. But when it was 4,000, I got a bunch of money at 4,000. And I paid my rent and expenses for the rest of the year at 4,000 pesos a dollar. I wish I had a way. Wish I could have taken like $10,000 or so out and put it in the bank here. The problem when you do that, they tax you. If you put too much money in the bank here, it's a real weird system. Put too much money in the bank here, the bank has to report it as income, not from working. Even though you transfer money from the U.S., put it in the bank here. You put more than, I think it's $14,000 a year in the bank just to use here. They have bank reports sent to the government, and you pay taxes on it. Figure that one out. I was charged 40,000 pesos to the tunnel from 40,000 pesos. Really? That's high. I never paid the fee for the. Oh man, I know the tunnel is that expensive. That's wow. That's expensive. That's correct. That's expensive. I don't know the price. I never really pay myself. You know what I'm saying? I take a cab or I take the bus when I go to the airport. Yeah, Carlos, I know, but there hasn't been any problem recently with Uber. That's that. I'm saying the drive services. Because I'm saying right now, in driver, you put your in driver in. In driver is where you put your bid. It's great service. I've used it. Some girls I've had to use it, and we're shocked when what showed up was a yellow cab that showed up for in driver. So and they didn't do anything to us. So somehow the in driver, the taxi guys are smarting up and using an in driver and getting on the service, which is cool. I haven't heard anything recently about the taxi guys getting pissed off. 2 million pesos. What? 2 million pesos is not what? Agostino, I'm not sure your question. I'm retired with 2 million pesos. 2 million pesos is not much money. I'm not sure what you mean by that. 2 million pesos is not much money. Let me see. 2 million pesos is just. That's what I mean. Divided by 3,700. That's $540 on Augustina. That's what you're saying. That's what you get a month. You can live on 540. That's kind of low for here. 540. Not impossible, but it's very low. So maybe clarify if it's talking about 2 million pesos is like 540 or a little less. Okay, we'll get to taxi first. Okay, I mean, $12 a month you can live. You're correct. That's right. That's I live great right now in less than 1,000 because I don't travel for YouTube, and I live probably $900. Everything. I complained about cost and taxi driver explained. Okay, but toll is high, kind of high. Yeah, that's kind of high. I can't verify that or not. I haven't used. Okay, that's really high. Even for Colombian, that's high. Damn. Don't know if you still pay any taxes if you just retire while living in Colombia if you don't work in the U.S. Oh, 805 US. Yeah, you can look. You can live here on that. Okay, you can. 805 US. You can. You wouldn't live great, great, great. You wouldn't live in poverty, but you know you can live on that. Because I know somebody that's paying one bedroom. He's paying 250 a month on Sabanetta. Think about that. And other bills, you can do it. Plenty of neighborhoods you can get rent for 300 a month. I would say ideally $1,000 is great, you know, but 80 you can do it for 805. 1,200 is fine. It's not part of the alcohol. Is not cheap there. $1,200. Well, if you watch my other videos, I have my original budget when I got here. I put enough money to have like 30,000 a year, which is 2,500 a month, which is high. That's because I know that I was doing YouTube, right? And I wanted to travel a lot. My budget's 2,500 a month. I did some cost of living the last few months, never got close to $1,000. But I know once when country opens up again, I'm gonna do more traveling. It's gonna be more expensive. And if I go to Cartagena, I'm gonna be paying 2,500, 3,000 a month. Cartagena, it's gonna higher rent. 1,200 a month, no problem at all. No problem at all. Okay, you can live great. Look where I'm living. My budget's less than 1,000 right now. You can't beat it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Augustina, have a good night, man. I'm gonna sign off. It's been an hour. I'm gonna check out the game if it's on. Real estate, no. I'm not gonna buy real estate. People bring it up all the time. No, adverse reasons. No. Look, I'm not sure if I want to live in Medellin. I'm not sure if I want to live in Cartagena, in Cali. I'm not sure if I might move to who knows, Portuguese. I don't know. Portugal, rather. I don't know. I want to visit Portugal. So until I definitely make a decision on where I'm gonna live, I'm gonna buy real estate. Makes no sense, and it's so cheap. Pereira is real cheap. I love it. Manzales is nice, but it's hilly. You know, you can buy a nice house, 60,000, 80,000. Yeah, that's correct. That's yeah, 60,000. Not not in this area right here though. Not in Laureles, you can't. You know, other areas you can. Remember, Laureles is a nicer area. Poblada, nice area. Some parts of Berlin, but it's a lot of spots in Medellin. It's big. You can get within that price range. I'm seeing a brand new apartments in Laureles. Took out one of my subs when look at apartments. They wanted 210 US dollars. They're really nice, brand new, really nice. You know, pool in the back there, weight room, really nice. You know, but they're going for over 200,000 US. It's expensive. Get away from Laureles. Go to certain parts of Berlin, ton of areas. Las Americas, you can get half the price. You know, depends on where you want to live. I like the Cali ladies lot cushion for the yeah, I heard that, man. I've been to Cali once or twice with my boy Domain. I want to go back. I got a nice one of the subscribers here. We talk a lot. I want to hit it. I have a lot of space I want to see, man. Like I said, retirement's when you enjoy yourself. I know I want to go there. I do want to go there. It's on my list. It's on my list, man. It's when the COVID stuff is eased up, like a lot of spots I want to go to. You know, I used to be stingy. You know, look, I'm a banker. Well, was a banker, very conservative, my point. And I was saying, man, it's not spend that much money. But you know what the hell? You retired, enjoy it, man. Because something happens, if I drop dead tomorrow, my son's gonna inherit the money, right? So spend it, enjoy myself. The same thing with going to Cartagena. If it's $1,000 or $1,500 for rent, you can afford it. F it, just go do it. Just go do it, you know. Just go do it. Enjoy yourself, man. You never know where you're gonna go, right? All right, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it. It's been a little over 1 hour. Thanks for tuning in. Oh man, roll the tide. You're a little late, man. Just about to tune out. It's 1 hour and 10 minutes. Watch the game, right? All right, man. David, thanks, man. All you guys. All right, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. It's been a little over 1 hour, right? Have a good week, man. Have a good weekend. Drop a video tomorrow for you. It's ready to go. I'm dropping tomorrow, all right? Thanks, guys. Later.